Favorite kind of politics? Progressive. Favorite brand of canned soup? Progresso. Favorite city in the Czech Republic? Prague. Favorite method for getting people insanely strong in a very short period of time? Progressive overload principle. This is a tried and true method of strength training that's been around so long that it has a fable with a guy carrying a bull that dates back to 6th century BC. So this is a method of strength training that really works and works super well. But unfortunately, most of us at home, most of y'all, some of y'all at home are not getting the benefits of this incredible method of strength training. I'm going to tell you the #1 mistakes that you are making with your progressive overload training, how to fix them, and how to join the 5-gallon challenge at the Nerd Gym, because we got it coming up and it's going to be awesome. All you need for this challenge is an empty 5-gallon jug with a screw top, something like this, you know, for water. And then we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna do stuff with this thing during the challenge starting on March 1st. Yes, it'll be awesome. But let us get to those strength training mistakes that you are making that are holding you back, how to get progressive overload training using nothing more than a 5-gallon jug, how to make it simple, how to make it easy. You don't have to invest a ton of money in a bunch of weights. You don't have to join a gym. You don't have to do anything fancy, except for maybe join the Nerd Gym online classes so we can help you out with form and stuff. Obviously, if you're not already a member, go to www.thenerdgym.com and we're going to help you through this entire process. But if you're wondering how progressive overload training is done, what mistakes you can fix so that you can make rapid strength training progress, I'm going to fill you in on that right now. Mistake #1, not enough intensity. So if you are using lightweight or heavyweight, there are different ways that you can add intensity. You can add intensity by adding weight. You want to add enough weight that the rep range that you're going for is really challenging. You don't want to skimp out on those muscular adaptations. So if you're looking to get really strong, we want about 1 to 5 heavy reps such that we couldn't have done 10 or 15 if we wanted to, right? If we want that bodybuilding or muscle definition type stuff, that 8 to 12 to failure rep range is what we're going for. And failure means that like we literally somewhere between 8 and 12, like we go and try to get our next rep and it doesn't go. All right, so that's in that rep range. And then in the endurance rep range, what intensity means there is going to feel like more cardio. You're going to feel the muscles burning. You're going to feel the heart pumping and the lungs working really hard and really going in with intensity. You want to make sure that you are going in with intensity or building up to intensity over time. A lot of times when we're working out at home, you just don't push yourself, you know? I do a lot of live online classes because I myself do live online classes. I meet up with my friend who holds me accountable. We work extra hard when we work out together. I will never work out that hard just watching a pre-recorded video. So having other people around can help with your intensity. Again, www.thenerdgym.com. If you're not already a member, you can do live Zoom classes with us together. That's the whole point of doing it live, guys. It's for the accountability, for the intensity. So you just work a little bit harder. You don't slack off as much. And as a result, you get more strength gain. So #1, with your progressive overload training, you want to over time progressively load the muscles more and more and more. Now, if you don't have heavy weights, you're by necessity either working on endurance or you're increasing the intensity with additional time under tension, meaning slow reps. So that is a really great way to increase the intensity as well. Mistake #2, consistency. You have to do this consistently. If you work out really, really hard one day and then take 7 days off, 7 weeks off, 7 months off, you're just not going to make progress. You have to remain consistent. That you can work the whole body all days per week if you do it like progressively and have some lighter days and some heavier days mixed in there. So you may find that for you to stay consistent, a daily schedule is best, or maybe every other day, or 3 days a week, or 2 days per week. For most average people, 3 days per week strength training is wonderful, except for the fact that doing something only 3 days per week can actually make it harder to build the habit. So I want you to find that cadence, that rhythm that can allow you to be consistent, because we want intensity and consistency for our strength training. Both of those are super important. Number 3, have a plan. Oh my goodness, have a plan. If someone is not writing the plan for you, like if you're working with me, I'm writing the plan for you. All you have to do is show up consistently and put in the right intensity. But you gotta have some kind of a plan. Just don't go at it willy-nilly. Sometimes people think that, oh, well, if I just dabble here, there, and the other place, number one, it's better than nothing and getting my heart points, all that kind of stuff. But are you making any progress? That's the thing. Are you actually increasing your abilities to exert force on the world? Because if you're not making any progress over time, it's going to be real hard to justify sticking with it. And yes, does it have health benefits just to move? Of course it does. But maybe you're like me and health benefits just aren't enough. We also are in it for our vanity. We're also in it to be stronger and be more awesomer every single day. So those are the big 3 that you want to keep in mind when you're trying to avoid mistakes with overload training principle: intensity, consistency, and have a plan. Okay, that brings us to the plan. I'm going to give you the overview of what we're going to be doing with this upcoming challenge, because it is a beautifully simple program that increases your overload in reps, and then weight, and reps, and then weight, and reps, and then weight, okay? So that we can progress over time, not only our strength, but our endurance, as well as muscle definition, toning, darling, heck yes, hypertrophy, all of the things, yes, God. Okay, so what we're gonna do for this program, week 1, 3 to 5 days per week, we are going to be engaging in 3 different exercises. Those will be 1-arm row, hug squats, and suitcase lift. Forgot what I was saying there. 1-arm row, hug squat, and suitcase lift, okay? So this is getting whole body strength training going. And week 1, we're gonna do this with our gallon jug with just 1 gallon in it. This does 2 different things. Now, 1, it might feel really light, and that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get a lot of reps in, and we're going to focus in on that endurance, and we're going to try to focus in on our tempo as well. We want a 2-1 tempo. That is 2 seconds on the descent of the rep, 1 second on the way up, meaning that you would max out at 40 reps within 2 minutes. So you're going to get 2 minutes allotted to each exercises, 2 minutes allotted to your 1-arm row, 2 minutes allotted to your hug squat, and 2 minutes allotted to your suitcase deadlift. You're going to time yourself, see how many reps you can get in, even of course on both sides for the one-sided exercises. And you are going to make sure that you're doing good form, good tempo, and coming up to 40 reps potentially, depending on how you do on this first week. Then the second week, we add another gallon to it. So now we've got 2 gallons. We've doubled the weight. Still not super heavy for a lot of folks, but that's okay. Again, we're trying to max out our reps within those 2 minutes on all 3 of those exercises between 3 and 5 days per week. And then on the 3rd week, we add 3 gallons. And on the 4th week, we add 4 gallons. And on the 5th week, we are up to 5 gallons, which is a challenging weight on those exercises, even for an advanced lifter, if we are also trying to max out our reps within those time frames. So we're maxing out our reps up to 40. And the reason why I say that, because that tempo is important. We want 2 seconds down, 1 second up. This will keep our form from getting sloppy, which is my #1 complaint with CrossFit. Curse you, CrossFit. Going faster is not always better. Sometimes you have to slow down and put in the work to actually focus on what you're doing. Strength training mindset and endurance type mindsets are 2 different types of mindset. If you want to have good form, you have to actually feel the muscles working, be present in the moment, not do this escapist thing where you just try to get the body to move and I don't want to think about it kind of a thing, right? So we're digging in, we're getting that intensity going. Then at the end of all of that, if you want to run another cycle on your own, you would just run that through until you've maxed out at your heaviest weight. So that is how we're going to get stronger starting from March 1st to April 3rd. That's 5 weeks, 5 gallons in 5 weeks. Take the 5-gallon challenge. If you are not already a member of the Nerd Gym, www.thenerdgym.com, and you will get, with any membership level, we have membership levels starting at $3, you will get access to the downloadable PDFs, so you can have a journal, record keeping of your workout, the plan, man, right? And then we are going to do it all together. We're going to support each other on our private Discord server, posting pictures and showing up to the live classes whenever we can. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick demo on those 3 exercises that we'll be using right now. We narrowed it down to these 3 because these are wonderful multi-joint, highly functional exercises that get nearly the whole body. The only supplemental work you would have to do with a program like this is chest and triceps. So I would add some push-ups if you want to make it a totally complete whole body program. But we are getting back and biceps and hamstrings and glutes and quadriceps and inner thigh and outer thigh and lots of core, because offloaded weight is amazing for your core. So let me demonstrate those exercises real quick, and then we'll get psyched and get together for the 5-gallon challenge. You can pick up these gallons like, you know, any local big department store, hardware store, grocery store. Just make sure you get the ones with the screw tops, not the peel off ones that the company refills for you or whatever. You just want, you know, buy its lonesome. And then we'll fill it up 1 gallon at a time when we get it home, making it a very, very easy, very simple, very inexpensive weightlifting piece of equipment. You only need to spend, this one I think was like $9 and some change, but you can, they're going to be between $9 and $15 per 5-gallon container. Okay, here we go. The exercises. All right, 1-arm row. Hug squat. And suitcase lift. So that, friends, is the plan. Week 1, high intensity, high reps, low weight. Week 2, 3, 4, and up to 5, increasing the weight, increasing the intensity, increasing the awesomeness. Okay, so I can't wait to do this challenge with you. It's going to be super fun. It will be supported in all of our live classes for the month for the month of March, and then into April 3rd. Yes. So March 1st, this thing starts. So order yourself or pick up yourself a 5-gallon, get ready, get psyched, get a membership at the Nerd Gym. If you don't already have one, www.thenerdgym.com. Okay, I am Coach Melanie Black, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.